Yosemite, Tuolumne Meadows. It's about 6 in the morning here. We're doing something hard today. All right, well, good morning. I waited around a little bit. The sun's up now. It's like 6:15. So what are we doing today? I just had a battery snafu too. We are doing something sketch. We're doing the Matthes Crest Traverse, free soloing it, and also bagging Cathedral Peak, some of the Echo Peaks and Echo Ridge. So there's a post with a carabiner, I guess. This is the Bud Lake Climbers Trail that goes up to the Cathedral Lakes. I have a video on that, a good loop back in 2021 when I hit Tuolumne Dome and Daft Dome. Daft was a little sketch. Okay, so I didn't show it to you, but that's Unicorn up there. You're starting to get some views. We're getting closer to Bud Lake, but there's a split. If you're going to Bud Lake or the Echo Peaks or any of that stuff, or the Matthes Ridge, you're gonna cross the creek here. I spotted this use trail and it's on my map. This is the use trail. It's gonna take me up to Cathedral. So not Cathedral in Sedona, not Cathedral in the Catalinas in Tucson. This will be my third cathedral. All right, so starting to get a lay of the land. So there's the Echo Ridge summit. Those pointy things, there's like 9 of them, are the Echo Peaks. And, though it just went into hiding, that pointy guy is what we're doing, or maybe it's beyond. So again, Echo Peaks over there. On the way down, we're gonna shortcut right over here, I think. Echo Ridge. There is Cathedral up there. I don't know exactly what point, but we are starting up steeply. Alright, so we've gotten up to the face here. They're taking a route. I guess it's up to 5.7, I think. Alright, so unclear if I should have popped through that notch or this one, but I came over here. There's a sign down there. Alright, so I came back and popped through this other part of the notch, and much cleaner on rock. So I think I want to be down there and get to that saddle between the finger. I think this is gonna get too sketch, I think. All right, you kind of want to drop with the tree line, and then you'll see this block. And I think this is where I want to cut across and start heading up, or maybe I go all the way. I mean, I could in theory go all the way to the brush. I don't know if it matters. I'm just gonna have to see what feels right. So I mean, maybe I could just walk up right here. Probably can. All right, so I've naturally kind of bent right. Just kind of where these trees grow feels like the easiest way. It's steeper than it looks. From down there it looks like it's an easy walk up, but the rock has this growth on it. I don't know if you can see, it's pretty steep. All right, my advice to anyone doing this is to kind of follow the tree line, kind of get all the way over. Because once you start going up, you're inevitably gonna hit some sections you might feel a little sketched out. All right, as you climb higher, I think it kind of becomes obvious where the high point is. I think it's up to my left, but not sure how easy it's gonna be to get up there. Some good class 3 to 4 stuff, I suppose. crap. I don't know how we get up there, to be honest. Unless there's like a wraparound. Yeah, maybe I climb up right there. So yeah, you gotta pop on the back side through this little notch. I didn't want to go over there because it felt too exposed. And it is borderline exposed here. I gotta step over this thing, but it's like a big step over. I could. Okay, I've stepped across. All right, I think we're safe. What's now, you ask? This is kind of a nice, not easy here. I think I'll be able to figure this out. This recording's going long now. I need to figure out the way to get the first step up. I need to just, once I get my foot to here, I think I'm good. I don't know if that means I do some sort of weird, like hand jam or what. I'll just like pull up. You see my feet. My feet can't easily get up to some of this stuff. There we go. Alright. Up to this. Yeah, this is not exactly trivial, as I always like to say. So I guess I need to keep showing you what I'm doing. I'm just jamming this crack. I just need to get up a little bit more. There we go. It's gonna be hard to get down, I think. It's gonna be pretty hard to get down. All right. It's not quite yet. And maybe I go down that way. So. All right. Cathedral Peak. Whew. Not the easiest thing in the world, but epic views. Now the plan is, that's Echo Lake, I think, or maybe those are the two cathedral lakes. Unsure, I think that's Echo. I could be wrong, that's Bud. Echo Ridge, Echo Peaks, and you're seeing the two spires for Matthes Ridge over there. So yeah, the hardest part's just going to be getting back down, especially the beginning. But yeah, Yosemite, epic, beautiful, granite everywhere. All right, so we've popped. I didn't show you the descent or the down climb. It went okay. I went backwards on that chimney near the top. Just pop back through the notch, and now here's the sign, and then it'll be a use trail down. But I'm gonna wrap, rather than go to Bud Lake and go up and over that ridge, I'm gonna, you can't see it now, I'm gonna skirt around the Echo Formation. Okay, so score. We found the Gatorade Zero. And so now, see, you can go up and over that saddle where the snow is, or you can wrap around the right side of those peaks. So I think what I'm going to attempt to do is wrap around the right. The question is, do I want to go over this hump or not? Let me check the topo, because if not, I might as well just start dropping now rather than side hilling. But there's Cathedral. A lot of climbers up there. All right, we're kind of on top of this bump. Nice view of Cathedral. So this was definitely the way to go, because I didn't have to drop to that drainage and then go up, and I'm not gonna go up over there, maybe on the way back. Got a marmot sunbathing. So that's Columbia Finger, and that is Tressiter Peak, which apparently is really hard. Bob Bird has done it, but Avery said he tried it with a buddy and didn't get up there, so I'm not gonna do that today, but things on the list for other days. So I just stayed high on this thing, and now I'm gonna have to drop, but then I'm gonna cut across, maybe that kind of open shoulder. All right, lo and behold, there is our ridge crest. So the idea is we're gonna go up to that saddle over there where those trees are, and that's a 5-5 free solo to gain the ridge. And then we're just gonna go to that right pointy summit, and then get down kind of that steep gully there, which I've been told is low class 5 potentially. So I need to find the most efficient way to cut over there. And as you can see, I'm gonna have to either side hill or drop. All right, so I don't know if I'm too high or not. Worst case, I just cut right if it gets too steep. But I'm kind of just aiming straight for those trees at the base of the crest. I don't know about that thing. I don't know if that's climbable, but that's the summit I'm gonna go to. The higher one is that one, but that's more technical, 5-7. So I'm not gonna free solo that. All right, don't look now, boys and girls, but we are almost there. We just gotta get up to that nose. All right, we've reached the base. I think we're just going kind of right up this crack. So from the bottom, it looks kind of ledgy and contained. So we'll see. Huh. Kind of want to go up on this rib rather than in this crack, but you could. So I'm kind of in a chimney. It's about to get a little harder. I don't know if this is like some type of crux move or what, but I think I want to be over here. So the question is, how do I get over there? Maybe I just step up and grab this jug. Yeah, okay, not bad, not bad. All right, I'm at a safe resting spot. Okay, just gonna start up this one. I like that there. I actually should have probably put my gloves on, but this should work okay. Some nice bomber holds. There's a nice foot. Another nice foot. Let's see here. I'm gonna be careful. I kind of want to go right. I'm in a safe spot right here. I guess I could just climb up this rib. Maybe. Maybe. Give me another hand. We're getting there. Yeah, these cracks at least afford some decent holds. Kind of. Just kind of. Some of the feet around this point aren't the best. Okay, I got a better foot. Got better hands for sure. Great hand. Good foot. Alright. I'm in a nice resting spot here. Let's get to here. And rest. Rest again. Get up in here. Hand. Good hand. Great foot. Decent foot. I'm almost to another place where it looks like I might be secure for a bit. Unsure though. Unsure. I almost think I want to traverse over here. I think I want to traverse over here. Yeah, this is gonna be better, I think, for safety. So let's grab this. Step here. It's solid. Not the best hands. Should be okay. Step up. Get a big hold. Big hold. Use the upper body. And let's rest. Let's rest right here. Scout out the rest of the route. I think I want to just keep going up this crack. Alright, 1 minute rest. I think I want to just go up this crack. But not totally sure. I could be a little more contained, I suppose, if I went in there. But I don't think I need to do that. I mean, this looks pretty contained for the most part. Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be places I can rest, which is what I want. I don't want to get to a point where I'm pumped out and I'm just hanging on. So, yeah, this. Yeah, these flakes are pretty good. I can just kind of hold on to them. So, I'm at a nice resting point here. Do I want to cut left? Maybe I walk to here and then grab back. I like this flake here. I like grabbing it. So, yeah, I like grabbing this flake. I'm just in a slightly precarious spot now. There you go. Foot, hand, little feet, hand, little feet. I mean, I'm just slowly working my way up, utilizing the holds that I have, which aren't always great, but they're enough that I feel safe enough. I don't think I have that much. I'm afraid these little rocks might come off. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. Maybe I'm just being paranoid, I don't know. I'd like a better resting place. Just not there yet. Come on, Kevin. That was kind of the hardest part so far. Just not the best holds. It's not the best holds. Just not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. All right, come on, Kevin. Almost there, buddy. Almost there. There we go. Got a good hand. At least I think. Maybe use this one instead. Yeah. Gotta rest. Gotta rest. I think we're almost there. Do I want to cut right? Probably. What? Unsure. Unsure. Hope none of these slabs just like come off, because that would suck. All right. Hey, here's someone. It's a good sign. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'm about to take a nice big rest and snack break. All right. I think I'm kind of safe for now. I think I did it. The 5-5 free solo is pretty much complete. That was hard. I probably isn't something I want to get used to doing, but made it. Right in that middle section was the hardest part. All right, we're up. There was one more little section I didn't show you. See the party in front of me, so I got them to queue off of. I'm gonna take a snack break, sit on this ledge, and enjoy the views. And I got the gloves on. Although it might be better on this type of rock to have your bare hands. I'm not really sure. But I think it will be easier. It'll be exposed. But technically, I think I'm already past the hardest part, the initial climb up. But who knows? We'll see. I think a lot of this is bordering on more closer to class 4 maybe. Now that I say that, this first little move is hard. Get your feet, Kevin. Get your feet. Okay. Got feet. Not great feet, but good enough. Good foot there. I can just jam my hand in places. That can always be a nice anchor. So that's what I was thinking with the gloves. All right, up this first little spire. And now you can see you have some easier stuff ahead of you, ahead of us, it appears. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, I'm not gonna show you everything. My battery will die. I'm gonna take my time and enjoy it. I just stepped on a big puddle of water. I didn't even see it. So now my shoes are soaked. So that's fantastic. But as you can see, you could be on the ridge if you wanted, or you can take some of these ledges lower. I passed the roped up party, was just down on the left. Just regained the ridge now. Still not sure where the point is that I'm gonna go down. I thought it was back there, but now I'm doubting myself. So we'll keep scouting it out. Worst case, I just use one of these party's ropes for a hand line, I guess, and just wait. So we'll see. But yeah, just continuing, just all these little bumps on the summit. I'm gonna go on for quite a while. Ooh, continuing onward. Pretty exposed here. It's not bad because you usually have hands and feet. It's just a little pointy and your feet get stuck in these cracks. So we gotta go high here. I think we gotta go high and maybe drop over. Maybe cut over to the left. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways we can go. It seems like we have kind of a tough move here. Yeah, I think I probably wanted to be low, but I could use one of these cracks, I suppose, in theory. Maybe I just do a giant bear hug. So now I'm thinking this is the way down. Yeah, I'm thinking this is the way down. So let me figure out how the hell I'm gonna get down this thing without compromising myself. Just gonna put my belly on this rock and then slowly lower myself down. All right. There's some somewhat non-trivial moves, I would say. I really gotta think. So that's the summit we're going to. That's too technical, but I'm liking this route down right here. It doesn't look too bad. So now I've changed my mind. I think the route down is somewhere down these ledges, and then just, I mean, it's not that far down to that loose stuff, and then I'll just bend around and maybe go up and frolic around the echo stuff. All right, this is your final push to the south summit that I'm doing. And I think I located the way down back there, but I don't know. I'm hopeful that's not going to be the hardest part, and the hardest part is past me. I don't think this part is going to be too bad to the summit, but you never know. You never know. I think I want to stay left here. Yeah, it's great rock, and when you can grab these fins, you have the security of your upper body. So I will say nothing on the ridge is really that hard. I mean, there's always bypasses where you can get off the ridge if you need to. So some of it might have been trickier if I was up on the ridge proper, I suppose. Mount, full mount of that rock. Just got to really keep your wits about you. A little exposed here. I think this is where you drop if you're going over to the notch between summits. I think I potentially could be low too. I don't know. Kind of just want to be up high here. Yeah, this should work okay. Maybe I wanted to be over here. Unsure. It's an anchor here, whichever way, I don't know which way you go off. All right. Let's get this summit a little more exposed, I would say, this last little summit push than in general on this ridge, but technically this is all fine. All right, almost there. Yeah, buddy, not quite yet. South summit of Matthes Crest. Pretty epic little ridge and free solo. Yeah, that's slightly higher. I'm not gonna climb up one of those cracks. 5'7". Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's just knock on wood. Let's hope I can get down safely. These views are epic. Oh baby. Just so epic looking back. So awesome. Such a cool ridge crest. Cool lake over there. Cool lake here. Echo Lake, whatever that one is. I should know. I should look at the map and tell you. Echo Ridge. So on the way back, I think I'm gonna stay high and go up to that saddle and probably summit that and maybe some of those peaks, then bomb down the other side. So I'm at, time check, we're at about a little over 6.5. No, sorry, it's not 6.5, 4.5. We're a little over 4.5 hours from the car from when we left. So not bad to do this free solo Ridge Traverse Summit and Cathedral. All right, I think this is my descent route. I've hit kind of this low point in the ridge, not far from the south summit, and I think it looks easy. You know, I'm sure I'll encounter some things I need to zigzag, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. And I'm going to try to wrap tight to get over to the Echoes. So, yeah. Okay. I could have either gone off right there, which there's just a pretty steep, like good, I don't know, 15-foot section. So I skirted left, but then these chimneys are a little too vertical and sketch. So now I just found this crack over here. I'm just not sure. I think once I get down to these bushes, I'm home free. But shout out to that couple or man and woman from Santa Cruz. They are doing this traverse and might do the North Summit too, so that's cool. Yeah, this might be like the crux of the descent here. Luckily I have this flake to grab onto, but might start to get a little challenging here. Yeah, so it's gonna get a little sketchy sketch here. Can I hop over there? If I could, that would be possibly the ticket. I just don't know if I can. If I can, then this is gonna be the way to go, but I don't know if I can or not. I don't know. This isn't very straightforward. If I can just hold it, if I can just get a grip with my hand, I'm fine. And I kind of have that, just not super good. I want my foot to find a resting place. Okay. So far so good. I'm not out of the woods yet, unfortunately. I gotta still get over there. So maybe I've just created another problem. I think I can almost just jump it. This isn't hard. I probably should have gone straight off, but I'm almost, once I get to these bushes, I think I'm home free. Just next 20 feet or so, 30 feet. All right, so that was super. I mean, I literally just came off that. Look at that. It's pretty steep, and it still is steep, but I think I'm down to this more brushy stuff. Finally to the point. I say that, but then I'm gonna hit some steep slab. I'm trying to shortcut it so I don't have to drop all the way down, but maybe I should just go all the way down and it'll end up saving me time. So I don't know, I'm just gonna keep bending down. These slabs just keep reaching their fingers down. So they keep forcing me lower and lower to where eventually, maybe I'll just be all the way down. So I think I'm out of, definitely. This is like Russell all over again, climbing down that sand slope. But I wanna go up there. All right, so my concept of staying high might actually work. I'm just bending right, not dropping down. So then I'm just stay high, and over there, then I got a lot less vert to go to the saddle. It is real loose and messy. I was hopeful I'd just find like a nice sidewalk trail that walked me around, but of course that's wishful thinking. Well, update, the plan has worked. We are basically at the North Ridge, although I haven't poked over. The North Ridge looks incredibly boring compared to the South Ridge, so I'm not going to go frolic on it, and I have had the views. So now I'm just cutting across, and then we'll just kind of contour over to that saddle, and it's not that much higher than us. It's maybe, I don't know, 200, 250 feet above us, I feel like. It's really not that much. So the way I did this might have taken longer, but it hasn't been that bad once you got out of the loose stuff. So Echo Peaks, Echo Saddle, Echo Ridge, here we come. All right, so we've made it up to the Echo Ridge. Now we're gonna go up there. I think the summit's out of sight, but look at that nice broad ridge leading up to the North Summit. Pretty cool view of what I was just on, that traverse. Echo Lake, Echo Peaks. I won't walk over there yet, so I'm gonna go up to this summit. It's probably beyond somewhere. So we've just followed the ridge up, although we were on sand path for a while. Now we're on the rocky ridge, and there's Bud Lake. There's Cathedral. I think this is your summit. I really need to eat and drink. I am malnourished. Yeah, buddy. Echo Ridge Summit. And then you can traverse and hit all these. That's Unicorn. I forget the names of those two. I'm not going to do that today. Got a lot of driving to do. There's Matthes Crest. There's Echo Lake. There's Upper Cathedral Lake, I think. Lower, maybe out of sight. Bud Lake. Tuolumne Meadows. Lambert Dome. Somewhere's Tuolumne Dome, Daft Dome. Pretty epic. So this is gonna do it. Alright, back down to the Echo Saddle here. Echo Peaks, no more views of our Matthes Crest. Great view of Cathedral. So this is Bud Lake. So we have to find a way down this steep slope somehow, preferably avoiding the snowfields that I know are present on there. So I'm hopeful this isn't gonna be too bad. It's not that much of a descent. It's, I don't know, 300-400 feet. Snowfield. All right, that descent wasn't too bad at all. I mean, maybe 300 feet, probably a little less actually. There were some sandy sections where you could kind of ski it. Not like Russell, where the sand was on top of hard slabs of rock. This was like all the sand, all the soil was sand, so you could just slide with it. So here's your view of Bud Lake with 2 D's, double D's. Nice. So I don't know the name, I forget the name of that one, but the unicorn's out of view. Yeah, so that's where I just was, I think, up there. Maybe, I could be wrong. And we're back. Whew. That was over 7 hours. That was like 7 hours, 20 minutes. So I don't know what the stats are. I will estimate them and they will be on the screen in the beginning. Glad I got some summits in. Some technical stuff. And it's not too late. So I got plenty of time to drive back. See ya on the next one. Look at the meadows.